Space tourism has become a reality. The future of habiting in outer space is right around the corner. You'll be surprised to know that the builders of the first space hotel are creating the ultimate exclusive destination. The $200 billion Voyager station is scheduled to be operational by 2027 and will offer $5 million luxury suites, fine dining, and live shows to space tourists, along with every other luxurious facilities found in a high-end hotel on Earth. So what will the space hotel look like? How much will it cost? Let's find out. Before we dive into today's video, it's important to know, how did the idea of a space hotel come about? Tourism in space is becoming a reality. The future of habitation in space is rapidly approaching. It was only a matter of time when wealthy business people like Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos rode in their space stations to promote space tourism that people could vacation in style. Elon Musk's SpaceX intends to enable members of the public to remain on the spaceship for a few days while it circles the Earth and the Moon before returning. With the growing interest in space travel, numerous companies are developing space hotels that use artificial gravity to give visitors an out-of-this-world experience. The concept of an orbiting space station built around a central circular wheel was first proposed by Wernher von Braun in the early days of space exploration. He was one of the architects who was a part of NASA's Apollo program and developed a spinning wheel-shaped habitat to produce artificial gravity in the 1950s. With the founding of the Gateway Foundation in 2012, the notion for the Voyager station, which is a similar concept but on a much greater size, was born. The California-based Orbital Assembly Corporation initially revealed its intention to build a Voyager space station in 2019. The space station was supposed to be launched in 2025. However, owing to the pandemic, the corporation had to postpone the project until 2027. If completed, it will be the biggest human-made object ever launched into space. The space hotel will resemble a Ferris wheel, with two rings joined by spokes. Docking stations will be located in the structure's inner circle, while accommodation, bars, restaurants, and gyms will be found in the outer ring. The Orbital Assembly's primary goal is to persuade people that the space-building business is a real possibility, not simply a pipe dream. The space station will be 50,000 square meters in size, with construction beginning in 2026. The Voyager will be stationed in Earth's lower orbit, which will aid resource collection, infrastructure building, and development. Because of the lower launch costs, Orbital Assembly could save a significant amount of money that might have been utilized to improve passenger safety indoors. The solar-powered Voyager space station will spin at high speeds to generate sufficient artificial gravity for passengers to have a comfortable stay. It will be able to house 280 guests and 112 crew members at the same time once it is built. The hotel is supposed to have a real hotel environment that seems natural, yet customers will be able to see Earth from afar. It will have a series of pods linked to the exterior of the spinning ring, with some of these pods being sold to NASA and the European Space Agency for space research. A series of rings will make up the Voyager-class space station, with several modules connected to the outermost of the rings. The Gateway Foundation will run some of these 24 modules, including crew quarters, air, water, and electricity. They plan on also including a gym, kitchen, restaurant, bar, and other vital amenities for those who will be staying at the station for an extended period of time. Private enterprises and governments will lease or buy the remaining modules. People may, for example, purchase one of the 20 by 12 meter modules to build a private villa, or numerous modules to build a hotel with a spa, cinema, and other amenities. The station might be used by government entities to house their own scientific module, or as a training facility for astronauts preparing to travel to Mars. The 24 dwelling modules are created using physics comparable to spinning water in a bucket. The water in the bucket does not move as the bucket spins in a circle, which is precisely how gravity would function on the space station. Showers and toilet facilities identical to those seen on Earth will be available in the rooms. So what features and amenities can we expect in the Voyager? The luxury villa can be rented for a week, purchased, or rented for a more extended amount of time. Cooking facilities, sleeping quarters, and 3 bathrooms will be included in these villas. Compared to the villas, the hotel suites also provide private bathrooms and sleeping amenities at a lower cost. Apart from remaining inside, Voyager intends to provide recreational activities that are not available on Earth. Orbital is thinking of doing spacewalks so that people may get a clear perspective of Earth and space. John Blinkow, the CEO of Orbital, has expressed his desire for an entertainment package that would include a performance by musicians such as Sting. Visitors to the Voyager may climb 5 times higher, making the experience much more entertaining. While the leisure activities and stay are both enticing, individuals are more interested in weightlessness than anything else. Nothing on Earth or in space is more necessary than food. Voyager intends to hire elite chefs from all around the globe to provide cuisine for the passengers. Because the classic space experience is desirable, OAS intends to provide standard space meals. The eatery will be stocked with the fabled freeze-dried ice cream and even Tang by the crew members. So how much does it cost? While the cost of developing and constructing the space station is expected to be around $200 billion, the launch of the SpaceX Falcon 9 and in the future the SpaceX Starship has made it more feasible to place massive things in orbit. For a long time, the average cost of sending stuff to orbit was over $8,000 per kilogram, but with the Falcon 9's reusable nature, this has dropped to $2,000 per kg, and SpaceX expects that Starship will reduce it down to a few $100s. The modules of the Voyager orbit station will cost billions of dollars to launch into space when the prototype is completed. The corporation intends to repay the costs through stay rates. According to Travel and Leisure, a 3.5-day visit will set you back $5 million. While the price may appear high, it is less than the $55 million cost of a long stay at the International Space Station. Voyager Station would also include standard hotel rooms, luxury suites, a health spa, a gym, a concert venue, themed restaurants, and earth-viewing lounges and bars. Guests would sip cocktails in a space bar with a water feature that will seemingly defy the laws of physics as a curving flow of water falls from the ceiling to the restaurant below. A gym with a 23-foot ceiling is where guests could play sports in a 1/6 Earth gravity environment. At night, the room would convert into a concert hall where the biggest musicians on Earth will rock the station as it circles the planet. The hotel's restaurant would serve fresh food, thanks to bi-weekly deliveries, as well as space classics such as Coke and freeze-dried ice cream. There are plans for recreational activities such as basketball games, where participants can soar higher due to the weightlessness of the environment. Perhaps only in outer space will LeBron James have competition. For now, the Space Hotel isn't commenting on its room rate, but comparing it to the other proposed public space missions, it will likely come at a steep cost. For example, Virgin Galactic plans to launch ordinary passengers into space at $250,000 per person per trip. The team at Voyager Station, however, has already assured the public that they plan to eventually make a stay at the hotel something similar to buying a cruise ticket. Voyager Station would accommodate companies and space agencies conducting low-gravity research, as well as space tourists who want to experience life on a large space station with the comfort of low gravity and the feel of a luxury hotel. A space hotel with luxury villas and suites, the Voyager space station will be an unforgettable experience once it is ready to launch. Gone are the days when people imagined sleeping in bags connected to the walls as a space experience. The Voyager is here with the technology to make space tourism happen. The OAC has already begun taking reservations for the 2027 journey on its official website. So what are your thoughts on the most expensive, luxurious hotel in space? Tell us in the comments below if you want to visit this hotel once in your life. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this.